this is Divya Agarwal, your image consultant and lifestyle coach. I am here to tell you how to find the essential Indian jewelry pieces for your Indian wear. All of us have a strict budget right now, and we are not in the mood to buy new Indian wear which we are not going to wear later on, or just buy something simple that we can wear again and again. Because more often than not, we end up buying heavy Indian outfits for weddings, for some special event which we end up not wearing at all. And given the season of wedding was upon us, a lot of people got married. This time we have ample of Indian outfits and we have ample of Indian jewelry. We just need to learn how to use it to the best of advantage, and that's what I'm here to help you out with. So guys, let's get started. First of all, let's understand what Indian piece do you need, right? So given that you have an Indian outfit on, you have a salwar kameez or a kurta that you're wearing, and you're thinking, okay, what can I wear? Think about creating a balance, okay? So if you're wearing a neckline like mine, which is a V, and it's almost covering my neck, you know for a fact that you shouldn't be wearing too much on your neck because it's not going to be visible unless and until you want it to be a peekaboo, like just a peekaboo of a nice color here. That's the only point where you would want to wear a neck piece. Otherwise, just earrings would look really good with a neckline like this and with an outfit that is minimal. So if you wear a solid colored kurta or a blouse, or even just a shirt like me, and you want to wear some Indian jewelry, the best option here would be to wear some nice earrings. So now these earrings, these are nice. This has a nice white element to it and pastel colored tangles on it. So if you wear this, oh my god, it's gonna look fabulous with this white shirt, and it adds a very nice look. So, and it also looks super traditional and super amazing, catches the eye, and it just elevates your look supremely. So I'm going to show you with both the earrings. Look, doesn't it look fabulous? Okay, coming on to the next point, where I also want to show you how a peekaboo neck piece will look like, where you will get a boost of color, yet it will look very minimal as compared to the earrings. This is also a great concept. However, you should know exactly how you want it to look like. Right, so I'm going to do this. This is by far one of my most favorite neck pieces. I'm just going to have it come here like this, pop up my collar, and this is how it's going to make it look super elegant, super boho, and there's just a peekaboo of color. Make sure that you know what you're signing up for when you're doing this. It can end up looking a little bit heavier than you sign up for. However, this is a great piece, it's a great way to style something. Now this is one trend that I'm pretty sure is never going to go out of style. This is one piece that I really love, and see how it just makes it look grand. Like nothing else is needed. Just this one piece with nice plazos, nice skirts you can wear. You can walk out of the home and you can feel like a queen. So this is one way that too you can do a very heavy neck piece. You can even do a kundan like this one. It's just a kundan multi-layer. Instead of something like a color, you can also choose to do something like this. It's a very pretty piece. It's a 3 multi-layer, and you can do this instead, and you will look ravishing. Okay, so the next piece that you can try on is a pearl piece. So I'm a big fan of pearls. I think they look super elegant with any color, because a bit of a hint of white is a great touch to an outfit. It looks minimal and of course lighter than this, and it adds a nice touch to it. There, we have this. This is fantastic. I mean, just look at this choker. It just elevates my look. It looks super classy Like I am just going to be sipping on a glass of wine, so it's great for a brunch with the girls, meeting them after your wedding, and just chit-chatting and giving an update on how your life's going. So again, a supremely nice look. Pearls look elegant, and if you also want to add a bit of touch, simple pearls is not your thing, you can go for something like this. It has a little bit of ruby touch to it, and you can wear it with a red skirt, even red trousers or red pants. Again, a great look, very, very bridal, very interesting, very traditional, yet keeping it minimal. Okay, now that we've understood our neck pieces a little bit, let's understand when to wear earrings. Okay, so if you're a person who hates putting something on their neck, because trust me, I know it's not sometimes it gets really uncomfortable that you don't want to put a lot of things on your neck. So earrings are a great option then when you want to keep someone's eye near your face, right? So when it's just on your neck, people are going to be looking right here. But if you want to create a place where you're just flipping your hair and you've got nice blow dry done, and you want to make people have a look at your cheek and your chiseled jawline, earrings are a great option. So these ones are my favorite. So I love Kundan. I'm a big fan of Kundan. I think these earrings should be worn with, and they can be worn with anything and everything in the world. Give me any piece except joggers. Except joggers, and you can wear them with each and everything in this world, and they just look amazing. Look at them, gorgeous. It just adds an instant touch of glow, of glisten. It makes you look like an Indian goddess, and there's nothing more that you would want, right? So you can just put on a pair of earrings and walk out looking fantastic. So see, an instant touch, you didn't have to do much, just put on a pair of earrings and walk out. Wearing these earrings will be a good option when you have a lot of work on your neckline. You have a closed neckline which has colors going on, too much brightness, too much happening on your kurta, or you have a dupatta on with you, then earrings is a better option than a neck piece, because then you don't want to be doing too much in this area. So hence, just a pair of earrings can do the trick for you. You can do nice chumkas like these ones. These look really good. They have a hint of blue, some pearls, and they're nice in shape, a very nice ambi shape they have. So you can do these. I'll show you some of my favorite. If you want to do something very minimal, I think this shape is really pretty. It has a nice pastel green, minty pistachio green color. So you can opt for something like this. This looks extremely minimal, as you can see, and they work just fine with any outfit. So see, they look really fabulous. And then what we can do is these ones. These are really nice. These are very similar to this ones. However, those are green and a little broader in shape. So these work fantastically well. Oh, and my favorite, pearls again. So these are nice small pearl danglers. They have a very minimal dangle on it, like just 3 layers of it, and small with a little bit of hint of kundan on it. So again, these will look a little minimal than these, and you can still opt for it. Okay. Coming on to this one, yes, we cannot forget our famous Chand Balis with a Kaan chain. So if you want to, go all out, do something heavy, doing a little bit of Chand Bali never hurt anyone. So you can try these on, and they'll be good add-on to your wardrobe collection as well. So ditch those Zara H&M accessories and try something fun this season. Let's just not do only gold, silver and our contemporary pieces. Let's try something ethnic and see how different and interesting you look by the end of it. Coming on to the next piece, which is one of my favorites when it comes to Indian jewelry, and I would find reasons to wear it, which is a Mang Tikka. So I am a big fan of Mang Tikkas, and I'm a big fan of bigger Mang Tikkas. So just adding a Mang Tikka can change your entire look. I mean, this is so pretty, this is so fabulous. I'm just wearing a simple white shirt, and this still goes, and it still looks super classy, super elegant. So you can do it for those outfits where you don't want to be doing a lot, you don't want to be doing much, but you just still want to look a little ethnic, a little traditional. So doing a mang tikka is a great idea for those outfits. Mang tikka is great when you have your hair open, right? And it's covering your ears and you have good colors, good things going on, your kurta, your skirt, you have an elaborate outfit on, if it's a lehenga, if it's a skirt, and the event is really minimal, it's small and you don't want to be showing too much. So that's the point where you still want to add and accessorize a little bit. You can just opt for a simple or a heavier mang tikka like this one, and it will instantly liven the entire look up. You don't need anything else. Just your nice elegant outfit and a mang tikka. So don't forget this staple, you need this, trust me. Be it you're married or not, a good mang tikka never hurt anyone. Even this looks really good. It's a little golden, it's a little traditional. You can do it with nuder colors, like you can do rose pink, you can do a brown, you can do a chocolatey brown, you can do a dusty purple. This mang tikka this color scheme will work really well with that kind of outfits. Now, coming to the biggest question that we have in our heads right now is, why do we need Indian jewelry? Trust me, this rule applies to all kinds of accessories, especially Indian accessories, is that we need to stop buying a lot of heavy outfits which we know we're not going to wear in the future. So we spend like good amount of money, really big amount of money in buying heavy Indian outfits, and then we end up wearing it like once or twice. That too in like a gap year of 5 years. So what's the point of making it such a dead investment? Whereas if you were to buy accessories like these and you pair them up with westerns, Indians, learn to reuse your clothes, it's going to be a great start, right? So if you buy minimal clothing like simple kurtas in different fabrics, skirts, plazos, saris, and salwar kameez with dupattas, even if you buy shirts with plazos and you pair them up, you mix and match them, and then you do Indian jewelry with them, it's going to simply look fantastic. It's going to look amazing. You're going to look traditional and you won't have spent a lot of money. So that's my trick, guys. I have recently done around 4 to 5 looks with my current wardrobe. I did not spend a penny. I am telling you, I did not spend 1 penny to create those looks. I took out from my wardrobe, from my mother's wardrobe, I picked up those pieces and I just used Indian jewelry to elevate the look. That's the investment I made, and this jewelry is going to stay with me forever. I'll be able to use it here and there and just keep on changing my looks, my outfits, my clothes, and I will still be able to create hundreds of unique outfits, style them, and have fun. So guys, what are you waiting for? Add this essential to your closet, your wardrobe right now. Style some amazing looks. Remember to send us pictures because we love to share what you create. Happy styling, all of you. Guys, have fun, create something gorgeous. I am there with you. Zina Consultation is there with you. Have fun. Drop in all your comments down here below. Tell me how well do you like these pieces. If you would like to style one of these pieces and you would like me to style one of these pieces in my way, do let me know and I will get back to you. Guys, come back, don't pause. Hit the like button if you like the video. Subscribe to our channel because we're going to go all out with so many styling videos and so much content on self-love, lifestyle improvement and personal branding. So, like, share it with your friends if you loved it, and subscribe to our channel because it will make us really happy. Okay guys, bye. I'll see you the next time when we create something extremely ravishing just for you.